Welcome back to another video. So today I got some pickups for you guys. I got 3 pair of boots, all 3 Chelseas, and a couple pair of Jordans because you know it's not a footwear pickup video of mine if it does not include a pair of J's, at least 1 pair. Now for starters, these were picked up in the past couple months. I don't really have much of anything to say, so let's just hop right into the pickups. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just show you the oldest or the eldest pickups first. And I think I'm gonna just do all boots first. I'm gonna do all boots and then show you the J's. So let's do it. Now, I think I said all 3 were Chelsea boots. So I got 3 pair of boots, all 3 Chelseas. Before I show you these boots, I said I didn't have nothing to say. Here I go. So I've stated in the past before, like when it came to Chelseas, like a couple years ago when they became like super popular, everybody was pretty much wearing them. And I kind of just refrained from that. And it was not like I didn't intend on buying a pair at some point. It was just that they were just way too popular and everybody was wearing them. And I couldn't get down with that at the time. But you know, since then a couple years has passed, and now it's like, you know, I was able to find some that I feel like I can rock with, and then they not be like the same thing what everybody was wearing. They would be something a little bit different. So for me, a few of the things that I like had to look for with Chelsea's was, of course, the cut, the silhouette, the style of them. There's lots of different ways you can style a Chelsea boot. And the design is like, for me, is like, that's number 1, of course. And then the color had to be important. Like I couldn't get down with just any color. So with these 3 boots that I got, that was the main things behind them, is like the style, material, colors. I didn't want to do any leather. They all had to be some kind of suede, you know what I'm saying? So the first pair I picked up is this pair from Topman. They don't have this available anymore. I checked before doing this video. I think these are the light brown. This is a really nice suede material. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with the SLP Wyatt 30s, but these resemble those to like almost a T. And that's the reason why I actually picked these up, because I wanted the St. Laurent Chelsea boots, but not for, like, I think the retailer knows are like $8.95. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I couldn't afford those boots, because I could. But the thing about it is, could I afford those boots without regret? And the answer is no. If I was to do that, I'm pretty sure I'll regret doing that. I came across these and they look just like them. Of course, they're not them. The quality is completely different, of course. The style of them, the cut of them, like they look just like the SLP Wyatt 30s. The heel is about almost the same height. They look just like those. And until I can cop a pair with no regret, this is the way I gotta go. There's a lot of videos and a lot of things I gotta be doing before I can do things like that. You feel me? I don't know, man, but this was the first pickup. These aren't available because I picked these up, I think, I first picked them up in December, but the sizing was all bad. Then when I sent them back, they wasn't available. Somehow caught a restock or something. And then I actually got these, and I think I finally got them back in February. It was a bit of a situation, but I finally got a pair. And yeah, if you're able to get a pair, I would recommend sizing up, because I think these are a size 12 and I wear 11 usually. So yeah, always, when it comes to these Chelsea, especially like European brands, in most cases you're gonna have to size up. That's what I ended up doing. So the second pair of Chelseas I have is by a brand called River Island. And I actually picked these up on ASOS.com. You can see like they're a really nice brown suede material. What I like about these two is they're also super slim. And you can see with these, they have a bit of a thinner heel than the Topman Chelseas had, which I think is kind of cool because it gives you like a really sleek, low profile look. Super European in my opinion. Now, one thing I can say about these and the previous boots is that quality is there, but it's not over the top, but they're not like trash, you know what I mean? Like they're not a piece of trash you put on your foot. They're just gonna like break down or rip apart. I've worn these a few times, just like with the Topman boots. You can see the bottoms are a little bit worn in. These are boots that I actually do wear, and I actually like wearing them. Really casual. They just look dope. When you start reaching a certain point, it can't be always sneakers all the time. It can't be always streetwear. You gotta learn how to dress it up, dress it down. Just be versatile. That's mainly what my channel is kind of heading towards, this versatility. This color is the type of color you need in your boot rotation. So the next pair I got is from ASOS, and it's actually branded by ASOS as well. I just picked these up and I haven't worn them yet. Now when it comes to quality, as I mentioned with the last 2 pair, the quality of those is definitely above these. These are much cheaper. I actually wanted to get the previous ones I showed you in black, but I could never get them in my size, and I bought them and what I thought I would be able to fit, but they were just way too small. So I had to send them back, and then the size that I wanted to get hasn't been available ever since. So I decided to just get these instead. And they fit fine. They look fine. You may be able to tell the quality difference in the camera. I'm not sure if you can or not, but there definitely is a quality difference. And it's all good though. I'm still gonna wear them. They'll still get worn. But I guess the consolation is I didn't really spend a whole lot of money for them. If I remember correctly, the first pair I might have paid like maybe 70. Second pair, probably around the same amount, 60, 70. And then these, I think I paid like 45 for them. So I didn't really pay a lot of money for them. So for boots that you're just gonna wear, and of course we're in spring now, these were things that I just got for winter time. By the time winter time rolls around again, or you know, spring nights, whatever the case may be, if the weather or my mood calls for a pair of boots, any one of these I can throw on and feel comfortable and confident in. And they're gonna look dope. All right, so now that we're done with the boots, we're gonna step right into the Jordans. And now the first pair I have released, I think it was sometime in February. I don't remember the actual release date, but that is the Take Flight Sequoia 8s. And I think that's what they were called. I don't remember the exact name of them. But when I saw these joints, these were just something like I knew I had to have. Like I think this colorway is super dope. They've yet to be worn, still dead stock. This is definitely one of the doper 8s, in my opinion. Of course, you know, we all have different opinions. I like them. They're more of like a fall winter type color. So I probably won't be pulling these out until fall rolls back around. There's one item in my wardrobe that I'm kind of looking at right now that I know will just work with these. I'm gonna grab it real quick. So this is kind of just like peeking at me just now. So from when it's like top to bottom, you won't be able to tell much of a difference. Of course, right on top of each other, you can see the color difference. But from top to bottom, you won't be able to tell much of a difference. But that's kind of how fashion works. It doesn't have to match perfectly for it to still match. Keep that in mind. That's some knowledge for you. Knowledge. So I picked these up on shoepalace.com because everywhere else I pretty much was looking, for some reason didn't have them. So I don't know if they were limited, but I happened to just hop on Shoe Palace and snag me a pair luckily. And yeah, I like them. So the next and final pickup is probably the most recent, is the most recent pickup. And that is the Royal One Jordans. These released April 1st, a day after my birthday. I didn't have the Royal Ones from when they released back in 2013. So these were a must. I was lucky enough to win a raffle, and I never win raffles. I don't know about y'all or what your luck is like where y'all at, but for me here in Columbus, I don't win raffles. A lot of times I don't really care, to be honest. Like I'll go put in a raffle, and if I get a call, I do, and if I don't, I don't. And I'll just try to get them another way. But with these, I really wanted a call. Like I'm not even gonna front. I remember like I'm having a bad day, I'm at work, and then my phone rings, and I had the number saved in my phone so that when it would ring, I would notice it. So my phone's ringing, and I see like Foot Locker, and I'm like, thank you. So I answer, and like, a girl's like, you know, I pulled your ticket, you know, for the Royal One, size 11. And I'm sitting here like, you know what? You just made my day. And she kind of laughed, and she's like, well, I'm glad I can help. You're welcome, blah, blah, this and that. But I'm sure I've seen tons of videos on these, so there's no need to go in full detail. But I did pick up a pair, and yeah, you'll probably be seeing more of these at some point because y'all know how I am with my ones. I love them, and they do get worn. But anyway, that concludes the pickups for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know, you know, I've kind of been slacking with the vids. I'm not even gonna front. I understand. I know that life happens sometimes. You know, it is what it is. You can't look back. You just got to move forward, and that's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to move forward and keep creating content that I'm happy with, and in turn, you guys will be happy with. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up, comment down below, all that usual stuff. Don't worry, more videos on the way. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Put you down and dismiss you. So now I guess it's my issue. Man, fuck you.